Hello, and welcome to this edition of HCAM Sports Talk. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, and on this edition of HCAM Sports Talk, we're going to look back on the best of Hopkinton Hillers highlights from the spring season. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some classic Hillers highlights. On Friday, June 18th, the 10th-seeded Hillers softball team took on 23rd-seeded Franklin in the preliminary round of the South Division I bracket. Bottom of the first, 1 out, 2 on, Caroline DeSimone at the plate.
2 in scoring position.
And this is hit in the air towards center field. See you later! Home run! Caroline DeSimone goes yard, and the Hillers lead it 3-0.
That was all about 220 feet.
What a way to start the day for the Hillers. Caroline DeSimone with her third dinger of the year.
Now she's tied for the lead, right, Tom?
That's right.
Couldn't come at a better time, playoff time.
She crushes a 3-run homer, and the Hillers take a 3-0 lead. Hillers leading 10-6, heading into the bottom of the fifth, and the Bats really came alive.
And this is hit in the air, left side. That'll drop in for a hit. Here comes one run around to score. That's all that'll score. An RBI single for Emily Jurassic. As Morse will put this one in the air, right side. That'll drop down. DeSimone flying around third, and she is going to try to score, and she will. An RBI double for Catherine Morse. And this is up the left side, into left field it goes, and here comes Morse to score. An RBI single for Carly Stevens.
She got any bats on the bench?
And this is hit in the air. That'll drop into right field. And here comes a run to score, and she will. Stevens heading over to third, and it's 2 on with 2 outs. An RBI double for Harrigan.
7 runs in the bottom of the fifth. The Hillers played another run in the bottom of the sixth to take the 18-6 Mercy win over the Franklin Panthers. We caught up with Coach Alberry and a couple of big offensive contributors after the game.
Caroline, you had a great day with the bat today, going 3 for 4. You had that 3-run homer in the first inning. How did it feel to hit that?
It felt great, honestly. I was like, one of my goals to hit line drives today, and it was a line drive, and it was just like very like self-fulfilling.
And there was a couple times in the game that things must have got a little nerve-wracking when Franklin started closing in, but the offense took care of business. Can you talk about the bats today?
It was like amazing to see. We were all up on the fence, just cheering each other on with 2 outs, keep the rally going, didn't even get down. And it was just like, I don't think we had many strikeouts. It was great.
And all day it seemed like Catherine Morse was driving you in. Can you talk about her performance?
Yeah, I had complete faith in her. Like, I got on base. I'm like, okay, Catherine, there's 2 outs, but you're going to like hit me in. So it was great. I love being in front of her in the lineup because I can trust her to get me in.
Well, congratulations and best of luck in the next round.
Okay, thank you.
Catherine, you went 3 for 4 today. You had a great day at the plate. You also had 5 RBIs. Can you talk about your performance today and the performance of this offense?
Yeah, the offense really capitalized on every play, and we really fed off each other in our energy today. I give all credit for my hits to Charlotte. She let me use her bat yesterday in warm-ups, and I really liked it. So she let me use it today for the game, and I really just capitalized on that, but all credit to her.
And what's it been like playing with this group this year for you?
It's been really amazing. Everyone's super positive. The team chemistry we have is really just unreal this year. We're all just feeding off each other's energy, like I said. And, you know, in the offense today, especially in the 2-out rallies, we were just really hitting each other home, and it was really great.
Well, it was a great team win today. Congratulations and best of luck in the next round.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Coach. Well, this was a game that had a little bit of everything, a whole lot of offense for sure, and things got a little bit probably too close for comfort at times, but the bats came through. Can you talk about your team's offensive performance today?
We practiced real hard earlier in the week of trying to hit line drives, and I think that came out a lot in a lot of the hits that we had. We were focusing on hitting them hard and down, and even some of the bloops. We were talking about like you're not trying to hit the ball over the fence every time, although that does happen. But just trying to get on base and move people around, and if they need to make a sac fly to move a runner, then that's what their job is, and I think everyone did their job today.
And I saw you throw Caroline the game ball. Can you talk about her performance today?
She's incredible. She's the hardest worker on the team. She's at practice early. She's at the games early. She has an understanding for the game that's unmatched. She's always focused, and she's always thinking like 3 plays ahead, it seems. So she's a really important asset to our team this year. She's great.
And pitching-wise, Charlotte Can started off the game pretty solid. She was able to get through the first 3 innings, only giving up 2 runs, and then Cedia was able to come in and ran into a few rocky moments, but was able to get the job done. Can you talk about the pitching today?
Yeah, our pitchers. I told this to them the other day. They're really good, and they work really well together, and they understand each other, and they actually sometimes they tell me when they're ready to come out, and Charlotte wanted to be on a short leash in that last inning, and we respected that, and Juliana wanted to come in and help get her out of the inning, and our defense had some hiccups at times behind Juliana they didn't necessarily have behind Charlotte, but I think they all just kind of worked together and pulled themselves out of a potentially dangerous situation.
And next round, I believe you're going to be taking on Silver Lake.
It does look like Silver Lake. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch some tapes.
All right. Well, hopefully you can get some revenge on them. I know they beat Hopkinton a few years ago, I think it was. I think it was before you got here. But in any case.
Before my time, yes.
Congratulations on a great win today.
Thank you so much.
And we look forward to hopefully many more wins in this playoff season.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The Hillers took on Silver Lake in their following game this past Monday. Hopkinton lost that game by a final of 17-5. The Hillers wrap up their season with a 12-5 record. Congratulations to Coach Alberry and the Hiller players on a great season. On Monday, June 21st, the 5th-seeded Hillers baseball team hosted 12th-seeded North Quincy in the first round of the South Division II sectionals. Bottom of the second, scoreless game. Hillers played a couple runs.
And delivers. Down low, gets away from the catcher, and here comes Gahn to try to score the slide home. He is in. Hillers lead it 1-0.
When you should take off and when you should stay.
It's Franco Padesano pinch running for Seamus as this is up the middle. Glove by the shortstop, throw to first. It is in time, but another Hillers run comes around as Opasadano scores. 2-0 Hillers. A sacrifice RBI groundout for Mulvaney.
It remained a 2-0 game until the bottom of the fourth.
Cam Mulvaney stepping in. He had a sacrifice RBI groundout to score the second of 2 runs back in the second.
There's a ground ball up the middle in the center field. Seamus going to turn third, and he's going to score easily.
Top of the sixth, North Quincy threatening with 2 on and 1 out.
There it is.
Pull the string. Right, great. Ooh. Lovely. That was lovely, as they say.
Sevens won that game and went on and beat Medfield.
There's a ground ball right back to Josh Fisher. Throws over to Andrew Gahn, and that retires the side.
Josh Fisher pitches his way out of it and ends up pitching a 7-inning complete game gem as the Hillers take the 3-0 win over North Quincy and advance on to the quarterfinals. We caught up with Coach Simos and a couple of Hillers after the game.
I'm happy here with head coach of Hillers Baseball, Steven Simos. Coach, a great win out there today. A nice defensive win and a great pitching performance by Josh Fisher. Can you talk about Josh's shutout performance today?
Yeah, that's exactly what we've come to expect. we knew today with their pitcher being a senior, really competitive, really good athlete, that it was going to be, I said to the kids, it would be a 1-0, 2-1 game. Ended up being 3-0. They made a couple of mistakes. We made a couple of mistakes. I thought it was a good high school baseball game, though. And, we're a little spoiled because we kind of expect Josh to, keep the team close to 0. I wish we didn't rely on him that much, but we do, and hopefully at some point our bats will break out. It's getting late. So.
Absolutely. And Ronnie Seamus, he was in the lineup today and battling through a few injuries, but his spot was able to score a couple of runs in this game. Can you talk about his performance in fighting through his injuries?
Yeah, I'm just happy he got to play a senior tournament game. He's had so many difficult injuries this year, from his elbow to his hamstring. He just really wanted to play, and he got the clearance to play. He obviously can't run very well, but that's exactly, he did a Ronnie thing. He got hit by a pitch. He battled a walk, and he ended up scoring a run or two. Just two competitive senior captain leaders, and that's what you get.
Absolutely. So you got Dighton Rehoboth coming up. You'll be traveling there since they're the 4th seed. Do you know anything about them?
I know nothing about them. So, I'll Google a couple of articles, I guess, and see if they have anything on YouTube, whatever. But we're just going to go in. We worry more about how we play, and they're always a really good program. Obviously, they're a 4 seed, so they're going to be an exceptional team. But, hopefully we get a really good outing out of Vinny Papura, and see what happens.
Well, congratulations on a great win today, and we hope many more wins to come.
Yep.
Thanks for taking the time to talk with us, and congratulations.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're here with Ronnie Seamus. Ronnie, I know you've been battling some injuries. It must have been nice to get in the lineup today and help produce a couple of runs.
Yeah, obviously I've had a little bit of a tough spurt here, but Coach allowed me to play today, and I'm thankful for that, and I'm glad I could just contribute in any way I could.
And it was a good all-around performance, I'd say, from the mound, a defense, and a couple of timely hits. Can you talk about this game here today, and also the performance of Josh Fisher? It's always fun to watch him throw.
Yeah, definitely. Josh has been an absolute animal. I've played with him since I was really young, and he's never ceased to impress me. So, in regards to the fielding, everybody shows up to practice every day and works really, really hard every day all season, and that's the reason why they do so well in the field. All these guys are animals out there. So I think, they're going to keep it going too. So.
And this seems like a pretty close-knit group. What's it been like playing with this group this season?
Oh, it's super special. I mean, all the guys have known each other since Little League, and we go out there and we're really family-oriented. We always say family before and after every practice and game, and they believe it. They really do. And I think that that closeness is what's led us to these games today.
Well, congratulations on a great win, and hopefully many more to come.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We're here with today's winning pitcher, Josh Fisher. Josh, a great performance by you. A shutout victory over a good North Quincy team, 3-0. How does it feel to get a shutout win against a very good team in the postseason?
Well, North Quincy, they're a very respectable program. I did a lot of research coming into this game, so I knew exactly who I was up against. They're very well coached, and I knew I was going to be in for a true battle. I knew my goal was to go 5 or 6 innings, but a complete game shutout, I'll take those. Those are fun. That was the first time I actually even finished the 7th, so wow. I felt really happy. They're a really aggressive team, and that game could have easily gone either way. But I'm just really glad that our guys stuck up, got hits when we needed them to, and our defense, you can't count them out. They played outstanding.
Absolutely, and there was a couple of timely hits and just enough runs to get the victory today. And you guys just seem to be a close-knit group. What's it been like playing with this team this year?
Last time you interviewed me, I'm going to say the same thing. We're brothers playing baseball. I love this team so much. It's the same feeling I had in 2019. I have full confidence that we'll make the state championship since these guys want to win it and I want to win it so badly. Our passion is to win this thing, and we're family. We believe in each other. We have each other's backs, and I just can't wait for Wednesday or the next game we play. Vinny's on the mound, and he's going to do a fantastic job.
Well, we certainly hope you do win it all. You got a tough Dighton Rehoboth team coming up next. You know anything about them yet?
Not much, but I can guarantee you I'll be doing a lot of research to help Vinny out. I've been telling Vinny to watch past videos like Brendan Kelly pitching before, me pitching in the state championship, and just watching past Hopkinton playoff appearances, because he certainly needs to build the confidence to go out there and just shove strikes. Because when that kid's locked in, he's amazing.
Absolutely. And Dylan Locke, he has been very solid behind the plate this year. What's it been like working with Dylan Locke as a battery mate?
Full confidence. Like, I very rarely shake him off in a game, as you can tell. He just guns the ball right back to me. His hitting's been outstanding. I love the kid. We trained all winter, so like we have I would say we're pretty much like we have chemistry together since we're always on the same page. Honestly, I voted that kid as team MVP. That kid works harder than anyone else I've seen. He's constantly checking coach for signs, and he is truly an amazing athlete. And I honestly think he's a D1 athlete who can really go far.
Well, congratulations on today's win, and hopefully many more to come.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Hillers softball took on Norwood on June 9th. It was a 7-5 Norwood lead heading into the top of the fourth.
And this is up the middle, and here comes a run in to score. And now another run going to come in to score. It's an 11-5 game.
Norwood plates 6 more runs in the inning and takes the game 14-9. On Wednesday, June 9th, despite the umps showing up late, Hillers baseball hosted Norwood. The game started at approximately 7:40. A scoreless game heading into the bottom of the third.
And he gets a piece of this one. In the air it goes over to right center. That'll drop in. Here comes Waters around from third to score. It's 1-0 Hillers. An RBI single for Connor Kelly.
A 1-0 lead for the Hillers. They add more runs in the bottom of the fourth.
Wind up in the pitch, and he gets a good piece of this one over to left center, and that'll drop in for a big base hit. 1 runner's in. Here comes another run, and now heading over to third, and now he's going to try to score, and here comes Dylan Locke to throw off the mark, and inside the park home run. Make that an inside the park grand slam, excuse me. He clears the bases, and 4-run score.
You only hit those at wiffle ball in your backyard.
They don't have the fence out there, so there's really no home run to left center. So that ball just kept going.
And I'm not
Dylan
going to
Locke
sing.
Clears the bases.
I'm not going to sing that song because I can't sing, but you can run for miles and miles and miles.
4 more runs score, and the Hillers end up taking the game 10-1 over Norwood. Earlier, on June 9th, Hillers girls lacrosse hosted Medfield. Medfield took the game 18-7. On June 10th, Hillers baseball hosted a makeup game with Holliston. Hopkinton trailing 2-0, plated 3 runs in the bottom of the third.
There's a bunt, slow roller, fair ball, throw to first is over the head of the first baseman. Here comes Gone to score, and now trotting up to third is going to be Hone. He's going to try to score, and the throw to the plate is not in time, and we're knotted up at 2 apiece. Garrett Morrissey reaches on the errant throw. Gone and Hone both score. And he'll hit this one in the air. It'll drop into right field. Here comes a run to score. And he will score. Throw to second. Not in time. And Connor Kelly gives the Hillers the lead.
It remained a 3-2 game heading in to the bottom of the fifth.
Graveyard down there, right? Yes.
Yeah. I park right where it's very conspicuous.
Runner taking off from first.
Gets away from the first baseman, and here comes Cooper. Gonna stand up at third, and Locke stands at second. 4 scores. It's a ground ball into the hole at short and third, and no, not even close. O'Hara gets an infield hit. That scores a run. Double play depth. There's a pop-up into the outfield, and that is going to be caught by Israel. Throws home over the head of the catcher. Not in time. Dennison was there to back up the throw from Israel. Try to flip it to his catcher. Not happening. Run scores.
I'm going to give an error on that. That throw, first of all, he didn't even need to throw home. Could have threw it to a
Cutoff man or something.
Right.
Hillers plate 3 more runs and would take the game 6-2. They celebrated senior night right after the victory.
With all the other teams, we try not to be let the score of the game dictate our level of into it. Right? So they've been remarkable. They've done everything we've asked. They've and the quality of the baseball they've had without the practice. 12-3 is a pretty good year. I've had a lot of seasons here. It's among the best seasons we've had after 15 games. 12-3 is pretty impressive with very, very few crazy mistakes and things like that, when most of what we've talked about and learned, it was just through conversation or the board or one-on-one conversations with our coaching staff. So I really want to thank half of my coaching staff. It's Kylie Murray, who's a guidance counselor, and what she's done for the program.
Hillers softball battled Holliston for the TVL Large title on Friday, June 11th. It was a 2-2 game heading into the bottom of the 5th.
Umlauf delivers, and is hit in the air, right side. That'll drop in. Rolls all the way to the fence. McCluskey heading to second, and she's aboard with a leadoff double. And rips this one up the left side. That'll trickle in for a hit. McCluskey around to score. And now Jurassic going to keep going over to second base. And she's aboard with an RBI double. But she's not going to keep him at bay here. That's ripped all the way to the fence. It goes. Lead runner, Jurassic going to score. It's a 4-2 game, an RBI double for Tara Kester. And this is up the middle. That'll get in there for a base hit. Kester around to score, and that's all that'll score. And now the ball gets away from the catcher, and here comes DeSimone, and 2 runs will score. An RBI single for Morse. She advances to second on the throw. Umlauf certainly working up her pitch count so far today. As this is hit in the air, into right field it goes. Morse heads to third, and she is going to try to score, and the throw is cut off, and the Hillers played another run. It's a 7-2 game, an RBI single for Harrigan.
Hillers played 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th and would end up taking the game 11-3 and claiming the TVL Large title. They end regular season play with a record of 11 wins and 4 losses. We caught up with head coach Shannon Alberry and some of the players after the game.
Juliana, congratulations.
Hello, thank you.
On clinching the TVL Large championship
Yes.
today. You came in relief of Charlotte Can in the 5th inning.
Yes.
And pitched very well out there.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be a TVL Large champion?
It's crazy. We've been having a little bit of a slump, so to get back and get the win for the team feels really nice. So yeah.
And what's it been like playing with this group this season?
I love playing with these girls. I feel like we all gel together as one all the time, and we have no problem just having fun and playing softball. So it's good.
And a whole lot of Hillers hitting took place today. Can
Yep.
you talk about the Hillers offense today?
Yeah, we did an awesome job, like stringing together hits. We got like double on double, and it was awesome to see. So I thought the girls did great.
And I have to ask, after missing last season due to the pandemic, was it tough to transition back into softball, or were you ready to go?
Definitely. This summer I played a little bit of club, but it was just not the same. And last season will definitely be missed, but I think we're bringing it back, so I think it's good.
Well, it must feel pretty normal now, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's an everyday occurrence now.
Well, congratulations and best of luck in the playoffs.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Tara, congratulations on winning the TVL Large Championship.
Oh, thank you.
And you had a great game today. You went 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a TVL Large champion?
It feels amazing. We worked so hard this season, and I just think it's just nice to have this like title now as a team. So yeah.
Absolutely. What's it been like playing with this group?
It's amazing. It's so fun. All of us have been playing together forever, so it's so nice now to play together in high school. So yeah.
Did you have a tough transition after last season was missed due to the pandemic?
Like Juliana said, I played a little bit of club this summer, but it was definitely hard just to get back in the swing of things. But I think we all pushed each other, so I think that helped us out a lot. So yeah.
All right. Well, you got back into the swing today for sure, going 2 for 4. We wish you the best of luck in the playoffs, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Caroline, congratulations. How does it feel to be a TVL Large champion?
Thank you. Oh, it's like great. I was so excited for the season coming in, and it was just everyone gelled so great together, and it's just the best feeling.
And what's it been like playing with this group? It seems you girls have a lot of fun out there.
Oh, it was so fun. I played with a bunch of them when I was like 10, 11 years old, and it's just so exciting to be back out here again.
And was it tough getting back into softball after last year was canceled due to COVID?
No, I never really had a break, to be honest. I played club like throughout the whole summer and everything, so I was excited to get back out here with them. Yeah.
That's terrific. Well, you went 2 for 4 today, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. You had a great game. Could you talk about the offense today?
The offense, I think we were like we just gelled together. Like we were all up on the fence together. We were just, even though like in the beginning we weren't really getting runs a lot, we just worked together and kept pushing it until we broke it open.
Well,
Yeah.
Congratulations, and we're
Thank
hoping
you.
for a big, long playoff run.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you.
Fingers crossed. Thank you.
Coach, congratulations, TVL Large champions. How does it feel?
Thank you. It feels awesome. The girls have worked so hard for this, and it's really nice to be able to celebrate with them today.
And what's it been like coaching this group this season?
This is they're the nicest group of girls that I've ever had. They work really well together. They support one another really well. They're always picking each other up, and it's just it's been really great.
And after a tough loss against Norwood, where pretty much nothing seemed to go right, everything went right today. Great offense, great pitching, great defense. It must feel good to see the team rebound like this.
Yeah, we definitely had a long chat after the Medfield game and after the Norwood game, and we figured some things out, how to pull ourselves out of the slump, and today it was really great to see them be able to pull together everything and have a complete team win today.
And Coach, I know we've talked about this before, but it must have been quite interesting this season, coming into this season, because you didn't really know a lot of these players.
Right, yeah. I mean, even though we have 8 seniors, I didn't have very many returners this year. We had, the last time we played, our seniors were sophomores, and I think we only had 6 people that I had on my team returning. So it's been really great to get to know everybody, and even the girls who, or especially the girls who came up from JV, who've been working so hard over the last 2 years, and they're playing a really important role with us today. Like Jasmine Batika had that awesome relay from right field, and to get I think it might have been Madison Umlauf out at third for that attempted triple, and she's grown so much and she's worked so hard. So it's been really great to have everyone on the team this year.
Absolutely. Well, we're hoping for a big playoff run and looking forward to it. Congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
On Thursday, June 3rd, Hopkinton girls lacrosse took on Ashland. It was a close battle all the way through. Ashland pulled off the win, 12-11. Hillers girls lacrosse is 1 win away from clinching a playoff spot at 7 wins and 6 losses on the season. They have 2 games left during the regular season. Hillers softball took on Westwood on Thursday, June 3rd. Hillers leading 5-0 heading into the bottom of the 5th.
And Kester gets a piece of this towards the fence, and gone! She does it again! Tara Kester goes yard for the 2nd time today. Unbelievable. 3rd home run of the season. And boy, does she like that fence over in left center. Puts it right over once again and makes it a 6-0 game. And she draws the walk, a run will score. Erica Fisher in there. And this is hit in the air. That'll drop in for a hit. Here comes 1 run in to score. An RBI single for Harrigan. Catherine Morris around to score, and just like that, the Hillers lead at 8-0. And she rips this one into left field and over the head of the left fielder. Here comes 1 run in to score. 2nd runner right behind her. She will score as well. And it's going to be a 2 RBI hit for Emily Jurasek.
They plate 5 more runs and take the game 10-0 over the Wolverines. Hillers baseball also took on Westwood. Hopkinton took to the lead in the bottom of the 1st.
There's a ground ball up the first base side, and that's fair. That's going to score a lock. Almost strips over third base. And that score is 1-0, Hopkinton Hillers.
A 1-0 lead heading into the top of the 6th. But Westwood responded
With a different repertoire. There's a fly ball in the right field, backing up. And that ball is gone. Tyler Morse gave a good attempt at it, but it was just over his glove. Just over his glove for a home run by Jack Rufo. Kelly probably not too happy with himself. There's a fly ball deep in the center field. Mulvaney going back, and that ball is gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Westwood Wolverines. Rufo and Dayton go off on Connor Kelly. Score is now 2-1 Westwood.
a 2-1 Westwood lead heading into the bottom of the 6th.
There's a base hit in the right field. They're going to send the runner to the plate. The throw comes in, and he is safe.
Hillers tie it up. The game ended up going in to extra innings. Westwood at the plate in the 8th inning.
There's a base hit in the center field. That's going to score that run. And Dayton has gotten Kelly twice.
They plate 1 run and lead it 3-2 heading into the bottom of the 8th.
Swing.
The Hillers end up falling to Westwood in 8 innings, 3-2. Hillers boys lacrosse took on Westwood on June 7th. Hillers leading 9-4, heading in to the 3rd quarter, and the teams went back and forth.
Over to Logan, rips it in! Logan Del Ponte with the assist by Riley Del Ponte. Makes it a 10-4 Hillers lead. Del Ponte takes the shot and nets the shot. Riley Del Ponte, the senior, makes it 11-4 Hillers. Up by Daniele. There's a shot, and it's in. Connor Daniele makes it 11-5. O'Regan. And he nets it. A nice score there by Liam O'Regan, makes it 11-6. Here comes the Hillers on the charge. Furman gets it over to Riley, and it's punched in by McDonald. Good response by the Hillers. Sure, the penalized player wasn't too happy about the penalty and said something not so nice. Connor Murphy with a goal. The Hillers take advantage of the power play opportunity, and Connor Murphy swipes it in.
Hillers outscore Westwood in the 3rd quarter 5-3 and took the match 14-12. Westwood outscored the Hillers 5-0 in the 4th quarter, but Hopkinton hung on for the win. Hillers improved to 6-5 on the season with the victory. On Thursday, May 27th, Hillers baseball took on Millis.
No, it couldn't have. Here's a ground ball up the middle into center field. That's going to score a run. That'll give Mr. Seamus an RBI. We've broken the ice here. It's 1-0 Hopkinton.
Hillers plate 4 more runs and take the game 5-0. Hillers softball also took on Millis this past Thursday. Millis leading 1-0 heading into the top of the 3rd.
And this is hit in the air over to center field and gone! A grand slam home run for Emma Tomlin. She goes yard and clears the bases. Unbelievable. It turns into a 6-run inning for Millis, and they lead it 7-0.
Millis plated 6 runs in the 3rd and would take the game 13-5. Hopkinton is now 9-2 on the season. On Monday, June 1st, Hillers Track and Field took on Medfield. Here's a look.
And the girls are off for the 2nd event of the day. Hopkinton getting out to a very strong start, but so is Medfield as they are rounding the first curve. Hurdles are spaced around 30 to 40 meters apart from each other. giving the athletes not that much space between them.
We see Hopkinton athlete Somya in second place. Let's see how she can get an advantage on this curve. Great strength Somya has is not only her speed, but her great form on the hurdles that allows her to go over quicker than her athletes.
Medfield seems to have a bit of a kick. Let's see if Somya can keep up with her. Coming down to the final 100 meters. One more hurdle after this. Let's see if she can make a move. Medfield in first, then Hopkinton, then Medfield again. Here comes the Medfield athlete. Can Sonia hold her off? Yes, she does. And then here comes another Medfield, Hopkinton, and we have one more Hopkinton athlete coming right up in lane 6.
Hillers boys and girls both take the meet. Both teams are now 4-0 on the season. Also on Monday, Hillers girls lacrosse took on Medway.
On the near side she goes, approaching. Ball knocked out. Scanovan is going to take the shot and net it. 1-0 Hillers. Michaela Scanovan with the score. Center to Worrell. Worrell with the pass up to Lily York. York quickly approaching. Shot. And that is in. 2-0 Hillers. Brady goes up towards Donovan. Loose ball. Hillers have it. Here comes York. York feeds it out. What a great setup that was. York finds Worrell, and Worrell finds the net. A 3-1 Hillers lead. Takes the shot and nets it. Good score there to make it a 4-2 game. Around the horn they go. York. Out in front. Shot by McCullis, and it's in. A great setup by Lily York. Ball, York able to pick it up. York putting on the moves. Out in front. Shot. And Arena takes it and nets it. Beauty of a shot there by Jamie Arena. She had the pump fake. Got the goaltender fooled and was able to put it in.
Hillers net 6 goals in the first half and take the win 10-7. Lily York netted 4 goals in the game for the Hillers. And on Monday night, Hillers baseball took on Bellingham. Scoreless game heading into the bottom of the third.
Anyway, getting back to our out-of-towners, there's a fly ball in the left field. Left field, they're going to go over there, and it drops. That's going to be at least 2 bases. It's going for 3, and he's in there easy. Dylan Locke clears the bases. That ball just dropped in. It had about 1.5 feet fair. Left fielder Simpson had a good attempt on it, but tough luck, kid. 3-bagger. He's got a good move, must say.
It really does.
There's a ground ball over to second base. Picks it up. Throws to first. That run will score. Mr. Locke will get a handshake from his teammates.
Hillers plate 5 runs in the bottom of the third and would take the game 7-0. Hillers are now 10-1 on the season. On Wednesday, May 19th, Hiller boys lacrosse took on Dover Sherborne.
Greg Pierce, one of the captains for Dover Sherborne. And here he comes, approaching the net. Feeds it over, looking for a shot. Rushing in and putting it in is Bradley Peterson. That's his second goal.
Dover Sherborne took the win 13-4. On Friday, May 21st, Hiller girls lacrosse took on Dedham and got the scoring going early and often.
Nice job so
Stay with Cutters. Ready to help. Pick.
Hillers took the match 14-2. Also on Friday, May 21st, Hillers softball took on Bellingham. The Hillers plated some runs in the bottom of the first.
And Can gets a piece of this one. Into center field it goes. One run is in. Here comes another run. 2 runs will score. A 2 RBI single for Charlotte Can.
4 runs plated in the bottom of the first. They added 4 more in the second.
Set to deliver, and this is tattooed into left field. 1 run is in. Here comes another run to score. And up to second goes Tara Kester. And she gets a good piece of this one over to center field, and it's not going to be caught. Here comes Kester in to score. RBI single for Morse. Gets a piece of it over to right field and caught. And the runner from third will score, so she'll at least get the sacrifice.
Bottom of the third, Tara Kester at the plate. Hillers leading at the time 8-0.
And she tattoos this ball over to right center. See you later, home run! A 2 RBI home run for Tara Kester. What a moonshot that was. A 10-2 Hillers lead. Catherine Morse to the plate. Tara Kester goes yard.
Bellingham batting in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Juliana Cedia trying to close out the Mercy win.
There's strike 3. Gets her looking.
Strike 3. The Hillers would end up taking the game by a final of 15-3 via a 5-inning mercy. On Monday, May 24th, Hiller Boys Lacrosse hosted Bellingham and got the scoring going early and often.
Keefe takes it out over to the far side. McDonald comes around, out in front, shot, and that is in. Logan Del Ponte, the freshman, with a goal. And there's a score. Owen McDonald off a nice assist from Logan Del Ponte. Over to the far side corner. Putting on the moves, shot, deflected, picked up behind the net. Out in front, and Keith with a nice goal. Great feed from McDonald.
5 goals in the first quarter, and the Hillers took the win in dominant fashion, 17-3. On Tuesday, May 25th, Hiller Girls Lacrosse celebrated senior night before taking on Norton. See the full ceremony in the game broadcast on our YouTube page. The Hillers got the scoring going early in the first half.
Driving in, feeds it over. There's Hayward. Hayward feeds it out in front. And a shot. And a score, Lily York. And the Hillers have it. Lily York with it behind the net. Feeds it out. And another score. York found Emma Dacey just waiting in front of the net, and she puts it in.
Hopkinton improves to 6-4 on the season and took the win over Norton 14-2. Right after the girls' game, the boys had their senior day game versus Ashland. This goal in the third quarter by Ashland's Griffin Fink makes it a 2-point game. Hillers leading 6-4, and then a parade of Hillers scoring.
Stand up. Now over to Keith. Now Murphy approaching. It takes a shot and nets it. Connor Murphy with a beauty. Takes it in. Approaching a minute and a half left. Murphy out in front and swiped in by Owen McDonald. What a beauty of a setup. He'll take it around, swings it out. Murphy closing in, shot, goal! Connor Murphy on a beauty of a setup by Owen McDonald. Yeah, I think this might just be a direct shot. There it is. Oh, it won't count. Time expired just before it was put in. Or will it? It says 9-4, so that's what we'll go with. Oh no, they did count it. 10-4. So a buzzer beater.
5 straight goals by the Hillers made it an 11-4 game at the time. Hopkinton took the win 14-7. The Senior Day festivities took place following the game. View the full Senior Day festivities during the game broadcast on our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAMTV. On Friday, May 14th, the 1-3 Hiller Girls Lacrosse team took on Norwood. The Hillers rallied in the first quarter.
McCulis rushes in, shot, and it's in. 1-0 Hillers. Picked up by Dacey. Feeds it over to Catherine Dacey. You got Emma and Catherine Dacey both out there. Here comes the Hillers once again. Rushing in, shot, and it's in. Jamie Arena makes it 2-0. York working her way up towards the doorstep. There's a shot, and it's in. 3-0 Hillers. Behind the net over to Worrell. Worrell sneaks it over to McCullough. Shot, in. What a great setup by Worrell there, and a good score by Tiffany McCulis, her second goal of the day.
Hopkinton scores 6 goals in the first quarter. They would take the win over Norwood 16-3 and improve to 2-3 on the season. On Monday, May 17th, Hiller Boys Lacrosse took on Holliston. The Hillers took the match 11-8 and improved to 1-3 on the season. Also on Monday, May 17th, Hillers softball took on Dover Sherborne. It was a scoreless game heading to the bottom of the first.
And this is going to be up the left side. The throw home is going to get away from the catcher, and the run will score. Way in on the corners, and this pitch gets away from the catcher. The throw home, not in time, and another Hillers run scores. So Jursek comes around on the wild pitch. Bragdon deals, and this is hit high in the air towards left field, and that drops, and the runner from third is going to score.
Hillers played 5 runs in the inning. They ended up taking the game in a 5-inning mercy, 12-0 to improve to 5-0 on the season. Also May 17th, Hiller Baseball took on Dover Sherborne. The Blue Raiders led 2-1 heading to the bottom of the 6th. Hillers played 7 runs in the bottom of the 6th and took the game 8-2. Hopkinton improves to 4-1 on the season. On Tuesday, May 18th, Hiller Baseball battled Ashland, trailing 1-0. Hillers rally in the bottom of the first.
When everybody There's a base hit right up the middle. Paharic gonna score easily. And Kelly is in there for a RBI single. Nice. There's a base hit in the center field. In comes Kelly. Paharic to third. No, locked to third. He stops, puts the brakes on. Nice job by Matt Cooper, first and third. Ball in the dirt, pass ball. Here comes Locke, slides in safely. Here's a ground ball through the hole in between third and short. Here comes Jarrett to the plate, cut off. Nothing doing, throw down to second base. Andrew Gunn is safe. There's a ground ball beaten down the third baseline, picked up by the third baseman, and he has to eat it. Andrew Gunn scores.
A 6-3 Hillers lead heading into the bottom of the second. Connor Kelly steps to the plate.
Before getting hooked by Coach Simos. There's a fly ball deep. That's going back to the fence, and it's gone. Connor Kelly. It's a bomb to right field. Little repeat of last night's action. Good power, as we like to say here in this area. A solo shot.
The home run makes it a 7-3 game. Hillers never look back. They took the win in a 5-inning mercy, 13-3. Also on Tuesday, Hillers softball took on Ashland. Hillers trailed 3-1 heading into the bottom of the second inning, but the bats got going.
Right up in the pitch. Gets a piece of this one, and that'll drop into left field. Here comes one run in to score. It's a 3-2 game, and Harrigan going to advance to second. Right up in the pitch. And she rips this one into center field. That gets down, and we are knotted up at 3 apiece. And now DeSimone will advance to second. And she gets a good piece of this one. That'll drop into center field. And here comes one run to score. Another runner right behind her. And here comes yet a third run. And that is a 3 RBI double by Catherine Morse. She clears the bases.
5 runs score in the bottom of the second to make it a 6-3 game. Hillers add 4 more runs in the third.
That's the deal. And this is hit in the air over to right field. That'll get down. Alex Young going to be waved around third. Here she comes to score. And now McCluskey continuing to third, and it's an RBI triple. Fouled away, and it got away from the catcher, and here comes a run to score, and the throw's off the mark. And this is hit in the air over to right center. That'll drop down for a hit. A run in to score. Here comes Kester over to second base. She's going to keep going to third. The throw, not in time. An RBI triple for Kester. And this is hit in the air to the wall, and that'll drop in front of the wall. Another run around to score. Morse heading to second, an RBI double.
A 10-3 game. Hillers would add 8 more runs in the fourth inning and end up taking the 5-inning mercy win 18-3 over Ashland. Hillers improved to 6-0 on the season. We hope you enjoyed this edition of HCAM Sports Talk. As always, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to catch us every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Take care, and as always, thanks for watching.